Hi, I'm Euge Valovirta, and the saga Soldano SLO-100 compared to other amps continues. This time the Soldano is against two of my old Marshall JCM800 203s from 80s. The bad boy is from 84, it has 6550s in the power amp section. The little brother is from 85 and it has EL34 power amp tubes. The Soldano has 6L6s. The signal chain. One of my signature ESP Eclipse Euge models. The MG8185. Then into the pedal board. And I'm using a tube screamer in front of the Soldano because I think that works the best, at least from my pedals. And then I'm using Bus SD1 in front of the Marshalls. I think that works the best in front of my Marshalls. Then 14 Zool. Then the signal goes to KHE Audio Electronics amp switcher, to the amps, back to KHE, then into FireEdge power station. And I'm using that only as a reactive load. Direct out from the FireEdge goes to my Universal Audio Apollo X8 audio interface. And from there it goes to computer. And I have Neural DSP's Soldano SLO-100 plugin in there, but I'm only using the cabinet section. I really like that cabinet. It's just great sounding. And I'm miking that with, even though it's virtual, but nowadays, you know, there's really not any difference, at least with this Neural DSP stuff. Anyways, yeah, the cabinet is great. I think it's V30 based. I'm miking that with Shure SM57 and Sennheiser MD421. Then the output from that plugin goes to virtual outputs of my audio interface and in Pro Tools. So I'm recording the whole shebang to Pro Tools. All right, let's start with the Soldano, the tube screamer in front. I'm just gonna play something shooting from the hip. The guitar is in standard D. Bad boy with super overdrive in front. The little brother, SD1 in front. Back to Soldano. Like you hear, the 800s they sound pretty much the same. The EL34 one has a bit more bottom, and the low end is kind of a bit more distorted, and that's why it sounds full. Or even though I have dialed, you know, the knob is it's like 8, and on the bad boy the bass is at 9. But that's just because EL34's break up earlier, so it actually generates more power and distortion. Whereas with the bad boy, because of the 6560s and their big headroom, the low end stays cleaner, so it appears, the amp is just a little bit tighter. Soldano has also big low end, it has more of that low mid, that kind of thing, a little bit plexi-like, that kind of vocally sounding. And the 800s, they have that typical 800 upper mid bite, that high silver, you know, that I think I already said, but that's typical for 800. It really cuts through almost anything. The most densest mix, but you have to be careful with that, because sometimes it can create ear fatigue if you dial it too much. Cool. Then let's take the overdrives off and play something without the overdrives. First, the Soldano. Okay, then the bad boy. Soldano. And then the 85. And that the bad boy has. Then the SLO. I think they're fantastic amps. And let the neck pick up and roll down the volume. First the SLO. First the SLO. Bad boy. The little brother. Like you heard, the little brother cleans the best of these. Soldano, the worst. Bad boy was somewhere between, but Soldano has a clean/normal channel, so because there's so much gain stages, so it's not really designed, or it doesn't have to clean, because you can switch into normal channel, and yeah, now it's like. The little brother. Like here, you know, if we add chorus to the Soldano. And depends on the cruncher. If you put it completely clean, it's almost like a crystal clean. So more versatile amp definitely than the JCM800. Okay, let's put this back to overdrive mode and then engage the overdrive pedals and engage the delay that this one has. Soldano. Bad boy. Soldano. Bad boy. Even with the delay and stuff, you hear that 800 bite. The little brother. That was little brother. Soldano. Bad boy. Conclusion. Soldano SLO-100 is amazing amp. Marshall JCM800 2203 is amazing amp. 800 is just a little bit more aggressive on the upper mids. It really bites. It has the classic legendary British bite. Soldano is a little bit woolier, kind of fuller and nicer sounding, maybe. Can't think of lack of a better description, but just kind of 800 is really, and you know, and I know that it's for some people it can be a bit too much. And some people Soldano can be a bit too less regarding the bite. I really like them both. They all have, sometimes what you need is British bite, sometimes what you need is American bite. Hey, hopefully you found this interesting and informative, and maybe this helped you to decide if you're thinking about getting an amp, that whether you should buy an JCM800 or SLO or maybe even both. Thanks for watching. Until next time, all the best, take care, bye.